Yeah, so Fat Joe hits me up Monday, and he's like, yo, the wreck is hot, the wreck is fire. Good looks on the video, I'm gonna shout you out today. And I'm all hype. You know, I'm a fan. I'm a hip-hop fan. And, before being an artist, obviously, I enjoyed the music. And I still am a fan of a lot of artists out there. But as he's telling me this, I've noticed him do a couple shout-outs from other independent artists. And I'm wondering how he's going to shout me out. Because I saw a couple shout-outs where he was watching the artist video and he's like, yo, and he's giving a reaction. Or I've seen him just sit down and kind of just shouting out, yo, check out so-and-so. Or I've seen him just post the video or something. So I'm having this conversation with Ace. I'm like, man, I'm wondering how he's going to do it, because it'll be dope if if he's watching the video and whatnot. Well, he shouts me out. And when he shouts me out, it's just like a plug to the video. Now, I know I sound disappointed, but I'm not. I wasn't. I'm happy he did it. I'm happy to get the acknowledgement. I'm happy that he, put me on a little bit, like for the now. So I appreciate that. And when I was having a conversation with Ace was like, yo, no matter how he does it, it's just love. Like, let's just be appreciative that he did it. And I took note of that. Now, as an artist, look, when I sit here and I have this conversation with you and I'm talking about my experience as an artist and the highlights of my minimal music career, I've had excellent moments and I've had bad moments. I'm going to share with you real quick a bad moment in hip-hop. So I'm going to get to it, but before that, I'm going to segue real quick to this. I was thinking when I opened up for Fat Joe out here at the Key Club, which is now One Oak. And every time we had a major show, like I was like the lead opener, we would get a party bus, my wife and the fam and the team, and we just go out and have a good time. And when we'd go out, after I did my show, I'd probably hang out for like a record or two of the main act, and then I'd shake. Now, Grizzly, like I've mentioned it before. I'm a very quiet dude. I'm an introvert. I can be an extrovert, but I'm an introvert, man. Like I'm to myself. I say what's up when I talk to you. I talk to you with respect. I never come across hard. I don't come across like I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? I never do that. I sit there and have a real conversation with you. I'm like, what up? And I show love. It's only when somebody did me wrong where back then I would react a certain way, but now I still treat them with love, and I just keep them at arm distance. So we would come home, man, turned right lit. But there was this one time I was opening for DJ Quick out in Anaheim, and there were over 1,000 people in that venue. I forgot the name of the venue, but it's right across the street from the Anaheim Stadium. Like, it's actually in the same parking structure. I forgot the name of the joint. But back then I had a record with Omar Cruz and Roscoe. It was Do It Like This, La 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 La, La 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 La. That was a dope record. It was very street. In that moment, I had a buzz going with Dub CNN, which is like a magazine called. They had their website. They would drop a lot of new artists, a lot of records. It was a hip hop forum. So I would be on there like almost on a weekly basis, which is what helped me a lot to get out there. I appreciate one of the writers for then when he worked for WCNN. His name was Eddie. Eddie's dope, man. Eddie showed so much love. He believed in my craft, and it was because of WCNN where I was really exposed to other countries. I mean, I had a #1 record for a month out in the UK, and it's featuring the record's name is She Got It, and it's featuring my man Jay Ortez, awesome R&B, humble dude. Like, I love that dude. I'm still in touch with him. But Jay Ortez and I did a lot of hot records together, man, a lot. So in that show in Anaheim, I don't know what the promoters did, but it happens. It still happens today. It still happens to major artists. But what I got word of is that they had booked so many openers for DJ Quick. Like, we were on at prime time, which was 12. And DJ Quick was gonna come on right after me. So they had openers performance. They started at 7 p.m. That's a lot of hours for people to wait for the main act. So when I got on stage and the record drops, and I call Omar Cruz to the stage, we start getting booed. That was one of the worst. That was my first time experiencing that, and I didn't know how to react. I was like, yo, easy. Like, just listen to the record. Enjoy it. Quick is gonna come on right after me. He's backstage. He's ready to come. I'm just gonna do a few records. Let's do this. They started throwing like beer at me and Omar Cruz. And I was like, yo, we just stopped the show, man. We just stopped. We pretty much got booed off the stage, to be honest with you. And what happened was, the promoter backstage was like, yo, my bad, man. We booked so many acts before you that at this point they just want Quick, and they're drunk because they've been here since 7, and they ain't trying to hear nobody else. And I know that you got a buzz going on, but they just want Quick, and I apologize. They even gave me some like leeway for next time, and I was like, all right, cool. But I didn't stay to watch Quick. I seen them backstage, gave them daps. I don't even take pictures. I don't take a lot of pictures. Even today, I'm not that guy who wants all that attention. I'm not chasing fame. I mentioned it before. And so I dip in the party bus. Let's say, go about my business. But I was like, damn, that was cold. I didn't know how I didn't know how to react to that. And again, I wasn't a big act, so a lot of people didn't know of me. So that they're probably like, yo, get this sucker off the stage, man. Regardless of what his music sounds like we don't care. We just want quick. I understand them, and that's that falls on the promoters, because I would be hot if I went to see somebody and I gotta wait 5 hours. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I spent so much money at that point at the bar. Yeah, I'm already turned. So I ain't mad at them. Shout out to Anaheim, man. They still show me love, because I did another show out there, and it was a good turnout. I forgot who I opened for, but when I name drop, it ain't like to show off. I don't know what's gonna happen after this. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to make music. So this is like my discography biography narration, pretty much. And when I do this, it's gonna be on the web for a lot of years. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but somebody who wants to know, even if it's a close family member or a friend, they get to know who I was and what I did. Like I was blessed to be open for Too Short. That was an excellent experience. Pitbull over at Minx. I did a LA tour with YG when he first came out. It was YG, Ty. It was called the man, I forgot the name of it. But the flyer, the invitation is out there somewhere. And that was dope. I mean, there were just so many artists. I was blessed. Yin Yang Twins. I can't think of them, but it was a lot of good artists at the time. And I even brought a lot of artists to the stage, like Glasses Malone. I gave him the opportunity where he could be a headliner. Hot Dollar was dope. So I was always, and still am today, that dude, man. Like, as far as showing love, when I don't have to, but it's just who I am. It's in my nature. When I get hit with a challenge, and say it's somebody who actually dislikes me, I can tell the energy's there. Because of who I am now, I'm going to show them love. So I start getting random followers after Fat Joe shouted me out. And that's cool. And it's rappers. And they got their blue check on. And I'm like, okay, that's live. I start chopping it up with them, showing them love. And then they unfollow. Pardon me if you're under 18, but check this. Grizzly ain't no dick rider. Like, I'm not out there looking to befriend other artists. Even though I welcome it, but I'm not out there like looking for that. Because I'm not chasing fame. So it sucks that they're in that spirit. Like, yo, I want you to be another of my followers. And it's like, nah. Me, if you follow me, I'm gonna follow back, dude. That's just who I am. But that don't mean nothing to me. I'll delete the shit, and it ain't gonna matter. The people who are actually listening to this joint got my text number, man. Y'all can hit me up if you want to continue to have a conversation. But I don't know nobody like from another country paying attention, or at least they haven't let me know. Other than Australia. But I don't follow nobody, man. I follow Jesus. Though I fall short. That's where I want to be back one day. When I mentioned to you guys before where I was like, there was a season when I was just in love with Jesus and nothing else mattered. I can't wait to get back to that moment. So I'm having fun with this right now. This is new. They didn't have this 10 years ago when I was buzzing. So I'm having fun with this. This is cool. This is like my podcast. You feel me? I'm just chilling and having fun, man. I ain't nobody special. I know that God loves me. I'ma love on everybody else. I'ma show you love. I'm gonna invite you to my spots. Have a great time together. And if you choose to come, you come. If you don't, that's okay. I ain't mad at you. I've been in that point where it's just like people want to see you down, man. It's like, yo, I want to see people up. I congratulate people when they up. I'm like, yo, keep that up, man. That's good for you. I'm happy for you. I love it. I love when my folks are winning, or anyone in general. It's like, yo, that's what's up, man. Keep rocking. So there's just some people with some ugly energy, man. You feel it. You're like, yo, you just like a hater, bro. I don't even converse with them. I keep it real short. I'm not gonna fake. I have to love on them. Jesus said, love your enemies. Whoever you consider your enemy, right? Pray for them. But in a worldly state of mind, you're like, yo, if you're 18 and under, you gotta shut it off right now. But if you're thinking worldly, you're like, yo, fuck that dude. I'm gonna fire on him. Like, that's worldly mentality. But that's stupid. I'm a grown ass man. And I'm a family man. I'm a homebody. I want to spend time with my wife and kids. I love that. All of us are busy doing one thing or another. But me, I'm a homebody. So I get random followers, right? And then I get a blue check message. And I'm like, what? Who this? Scott Storch. Scott Storch says, you got my attention. Let's talk.